Preparations have been underway for the invasion of the north. Yuan Shao is a rival and a challenge that must not be ignored. Cao Cao begins by securing his borders before the great Wanghua. It begins with the siege of Yingchuan, a fight that sees the borders of his lands grow. The arrogant Liu Dai is the last warlord to defy Cao Cao before the river, and in a brief invasion, his soldiers are put to the sword. This victory now enables Cao Cao to focus on the northern territories. War begins with Yuan Shao, and many battles are coming. In order to take the lands of Yuan Shao, I will need some fortifications here, meaning that I should probably take a large town or city, where I'll be able to fortify. But there is a farmland right by us right now, meaning that I can convert that farmland into military use, or for military use. We'll delegate. They don't have a large garrison, nor do they have a leader worth fighting. Time to occupy. I'm not here to kill the people off. We've gained a treasure. Very good. Sauron has found 500 gold.
I bid you welcome, my lord.
And I'll convert my farm over into an agricultural garrison cantonment. It'll give me 5% more replenishment. As you can imagine, having that out here would be fantastic. Okay. Cao Cao, it's really time for you to move. Let's bring you over to that large city. You don't need a full garrison in order for you to win that battle. There we go. Now, the Bandit Queen will move over to Luoyang. She's not going to occupy it. She might be one of the only characters where I allow her to loot and withdraw. They too have a very minor garrison. I don't really want to expand over to the west. I'm trying to focus my war effort to the north. Ooh, 200,000 people live here, nearly 300,000. Time to sack and withdraw.
Leave nothing behind.
Only 55,000 live there now. That's really unfortunate. Well, let's go back over here. Thank you for the money. Dian Wei is currently ranked 3. Cao Ren is now friends with Xiahou Yuan and Dian Wei. We've gained a eavesdropper as an ancillary. Many people are in my court, but I do not want them to join me. And many more buildings are completed. Very good. Very good. Let's go look at Dian Wei. Dian Wei, I want you to put your point over into endurance. You'll gain 8 more resolve, and you'll gain a very good passive ability called fatigue resistance. It'll take longer for your soldiers to feel fatigued. Whenever you're having a long battle, you don't want them to tire out. Now, about managing my lands. I make a lot of money over in Dong. Let's build up my irrigated farms. I have so much food right now, but later I'm going to sell off a lot of it or use it to forge diplomatic returns in my favor. Ping Ching, let's get you irrigated farms too, or I could begin to sell it. I suppose I could sell it. Here, we'll get a food trader for once. And over in Yingchuan, what do I want? A farm laborer camp. I'll take it. No matter what I do each turn, it's got to help me benefit my economy. Alright, let's end our turn right now. I don't want to build it anymore. I want to save up my money. I wonder what I'm going to do with the lands of Yuan Shao. I might not keep any vassals at all up there. I'll just conquer everyone. Gongsun Zan is currently invading the lands of Kongrong. Hopefully he'll be okay. My garrisons should be suitable to take on Gongsun Zan. If not, we'll figure it out. It's currently winter too, meaning that he's going to lose many more supplies. Now Han Fu is attacking Ma Ting. Gongsun Du, you're doing it as well. And Dongmin has formed a coalition with Ma Ting. Enjoy. Dongmin is no longer fighting Yuan Shu. Liu Biao has joined the coalition of Ma Ting as well. Things are changing up. Good to know. I might have to fight them later. Yuan Shu and Liu Biao will one day die.
Be merciless.
Who's over here? Liu Biao. Right. Well, let's get you to come on over. You can replenish a little bit. Then we'll let you move over to the other side. I would rather you move there now, actually. Forget about it. We'll have you march. Let's go. Okay, you barely moved. I was hoping that you would move a little bit more, but that'll work. Okay, Cao Cao, it's time now. Can we take it? They do have a minor garrison, but I would lose way too many soldiers if I attack it directly. That's a shame. Alright. We can wait here for 2 turns. Maybe someone will come to attack me, but so be it. I can handle it. What about you, Cao Ren?
What do you wish, my lord?
I think I know what I want you to do. Can you form up an ambush right over here? You can. I feel like she's baiting me.
No.
That is a really minor army, and I feel like she's trying to draw me out. Instead, we'll move about right here. Oh, look at that. A larger army. I was being baited. Huh. Well, I'm not going to fall for that. Not today. Alright. You know what? I'm going to change up my buildings a little bit. I make money from my peasantry over here, which means I need to focus on that. Demolish and demolish again. Langui, why don't you build up another food trader? Yeah, convert it. Do that for me. I've got so much food. Who ranked up? A court noble did. You're currently 32 and you are rank 4. Let's put a point over here into understanding. I'm looking at it now. That might be the only worthwhile one to pick up for her. Yeah. Okay, I have 2 assignments to deal out. No one who's able to work on them. I mean, I would get more people, but they would have to be at a very low rank. If they're not, they'll want a higher rank. Oh, hey, Lisu. You're pretty old, man. Okay. What are you doing now, Tian Yu? You're currently leading an army. I'm getting more and more points. I could instigate a Yellow Turban rebellion. That's really interesting. I can choose whatever location I want. Now that is a great way to stop them. They could take over one location and cause issues everywhere. I wonder if he would be forced to leave whenever he does that. It's a really tough choice, a military revolt. Turn direct command of this spy's retinue over to you, forcing any other generals to be recalled and granting you a new active army in the field. But he would be all alone. That, to me, wouldn't be worthwhile. Infiltrate army. Okay. Deny military supplies. I'm going to save up my points a little bit more, but he does have a lot of choices, and I love that a lot. Spying is really cool. Let's end our turn now. We're done. I wonder what the endgame scenario will look like. I really have no idea. Oh, hello. Tian Yu, you're fighting me. Maybe you shouldn't do that. I wonder what happens to him when he fights me. If I could get him to flee, that would be ideal. I'll try to avoid killing him. And here is a magistrate. I'll have to fight the battle out. I don't really have a choice right now. Okay, let's go. Our battle is now beginning. Our spy Tian Yu is here. We're not going to kill him. We'll avoid him the entire time. Shohodun is currently engaging in a duel. Then we'll go over our army format. Good work. Over here, I'm just advancing. I'm going to head in, and I'll destroy everything they have. They do have a few elite units here, it seems. Warriors of Yi are quite good. I have a feeling we'll be encountering more of them later on. Let's go look at them in case you haven't seen them yet. The Warriors of Yi. Well armored, well trained. You can hear the clinking and clanking of their gear. Shohodun's going to be able to win that battle. There are some duels that will challenge me, but here's one that will not. Let me show you an example. That one will not challenge me. I love fighting on snowy plains. It's not overly blinding, which is nice. So here we go right now. They have a lot of archers advancing. Right now, my own artillery and archers are hitting them. A few units are running towards me. In our current part today, you're going to see a lot of different tactics utilized, and they're really interesting. What I really do love is that I can do that. Today, in our first battle, I'm using more of a standard formation. You can see what I have over here. I've got my range units kind of in a pocket. I wanted to make sure that they could shoot without being blocked. Later, I can bring in my spears if I want to, but whenever you have mass volleys hitting your enemies, dear God, they have no choice but to die.
Your words are as pathetic as you are.
Here they come now. Another group completely annihilated. My God. There's barely anyone left. That duel's about to be over too. While they fight, let's go watch that duel play out. It's nearly over. Shohodun's like, look man, I've got a lot of notches on my belt. I've killed everyone I've fought so far. Or wounded.
Go for the legs.
It's nearly over now. Yeah, Tian Yu is a pretty cool guy. Not a bad follower to have. And I wonder what we'll get him to do. Oh man, that was a cool kill. Anyway, I wonder what we'll get him to do as a spy. I'll probably wait for a very decisive action to arise. That initial attack they made is pretty much wiped out. Only one group is left, a group of spear guards. You can see my formation. It's a bit spread out, sure, but again, I'm allowing my ranged units to destroy them. On our left flank, we have our horsemen going after some archers. They're doing a pretty good job at that. And while they're attacking archers and doing all that, we're having Cao Cao move back with Xiahou Dun. I repeated myself a little bit. Oh well, it happens. So the goal is to receive their charge, but to also use our own ranged volleys to eradicate whatever's coming at me that is of a very high threat. In this case here, it could be the horsemen. If I kill the horsemen, I'll be better off. These are not militiamen. They're a bit more well armored. And so they move in. While that is going on, I have some swordsmen on the right flank. They're currently getting into position. They're going to flank this group of spearmen, eventually. Or they'll gear up to get ready for an enemy charge. There goes their horsemen, only 20 left or so. They're dropping quickly. Here comes another group. They're charging in, but also being shot up. Sure, they got a charge off, but hopefully they'll break quickly. Now we're targeting another group, these warriors of Yi. Our trebuchet says goodbye. No matter how well armored you are, that eventually will kill you. My God! I feel bad for all of them. I like how calm they are. That's how you know they're well trained. They're like, you know what? Maybe I'll make it to the enemy line. Only one left. Only one guy alive. No longer. Alright, let's go back now. These two are still fighting back here, entangling enemy forces. We're trying to keep them distracted, while my horsemen are operating by taking out those who are routing. Here comes my heavy tiger and leopard cav. They're moving in to go kill some archers on the flank, on our left flank. Here's where the big battle's going on. They're debuffing me. No wonder we were beginning to waver. He debuffed us. Guan Yu is now fighting, killing our own, but again, he's undercover. We'll let him do so. One day he'll be back home. And here comes the main enemy formation. They're charging in, horsemen and all. Over here on the left flank, my heavy cav are currently taking out those archers. One group is pretty much wiped out. There's one group left. They've been pushed around the entire map. They're only militia. All the while, my leaders are still fighting out here, knocking down enemy after enemy. I don't know who can really challenge my main army. They would need a very elite force, and they would need numbers. Maybe like 2 or 3 stacks of elite units. Those warriors of Yi are still alive. Well, there's another group of them still alive. Eventually, we'll hit them with more hits from our trebuchet. Like that. Yeah, a lot like that. While all of that is going on, we're trying to avoid Tian Yu. We will not kill him. I'll hold down my space bar. You can see where all of my enemies are at and where they're breaking. That was a really close shot. That could have hit my own lines, but it didn't. They're still moving in. Horsemen are still pushing in. I've got some swordsmen coming in to help out as well. The goal is to entangle and distract while we continue to let our main forces fight. And whenever they break like one portion of the line, more of them can move on to another.
I can already see you thinking of a poem.
Oh, really?
You can even think at all.
Got him.
The enemy unit flees. What coward.
Now we're targeting some more of their swordsmen. A flaming shot reduces morale by 4. It's not that much, but it can break someone. You might need that for. Okay, let's zoom out again. Those horsemen are charging back in. My shots hit directly into their lines. Xiahou Dun and Cao Cao are still fighting out here. I wonder, are they on horseback still? They're not now. They're fighting together on foot. But now, our enemies are fleeing.
Double time!
Here comes my horseman.
Fight!
Now we can go back to our steeds and charge after another target. We finally took care of that pocket of soldiers. Over here, some saber militia are fighting horsemen who are now breaking. Many of them are breaking now. Tianyu will also break. He's unable to really change the battlefield and what's going on here. One commander alone is not sufficient. Me and my men, we're all a team. So we did it. I used mass volleys to soften them up. I used my mounted units and also my commanders to distract a portion of their army, and all the while, I countered their charges effectively. Good work, Jia. Now we're just chasing those who remain, but Tianyu is now fleeing. The battle is now over. We've done it. Let's move on. Well, hi there, Tianyu. Yeah, I wouldn't kill you. You can go back.
May they remember my mercy.
And I'll gain 15% replenishment. Not
You
bad.
fight for me.
Now, on our following turn, we'll be able to easily take that large city. I'm glad we got to fight him.
Let us concentrate our power as one.
Who now? You want to invite Yuan Shao? Yuan Shu, are you crazy? I'm fighting Yuan Shao right now. What a strange idea. Yeah, not happening. Okay, it's my turn again. Spring of 203. Let's have a look around here. The coalition became a military alliance. That happened quickly. My god. Okay, you're not fighting the Han Empire. Have fun. You're fighting Dongmin as well. Lu Bu is in my court. Okay, let me tell you about Lu Bu. If I invite him in, he's going to betray us, and I'll show you real quick. Sure, you can join me right now. You're rank 7. Very cool. Go look over here. He's very unhappy. He wants a higher court position than I can give him. So what should I do to him? I can't just kill him right away. I could banish him and gain a lot of money. Why don't I take what he has? If I take that, I can give it to another character. Okay, what do we have here? I can take your Sky Piercer. I can't take your armor from you. That's unfortunate. I want to give you a really bad weapon. There we are. And I'll take your red hair. He's like, hold on. What a really bad deal. You're not wrong. Now it's time to get rid of you. I wouldn't be able to make him happy, nor do I want him. I don't want him in every single campaign of mine. That would be strange. Later. And if you know what he does historically, you know that we cannot trust him. Okay, that's money for me, and new items too. I wonder who I'm going to give it to. I haven't really decided yet. We have a new reform to pick up. I've gotten pretty far down in a few trees. So what do I want to pick up now? It really depends on what would benefit me heavily. I've got to build a new building. It's got to be a county school if I want to unlock more technology down that tree. Right. Well, that will come in time. Building upkeep can go down by 25%. That's okay. Plus 3 to public order. That's good too. Yeah, you know what? We'll take it. Master of Ceremonies. Now we have more public order. We can be a bit more stable. Let's go over to my main army. Shohodan. I feel like you've earned a new weapon. It's on cooldown. Okay. I'll give it to him on our following turn. Shohodan's going to be a nightmare for everyone. The one-eyed nightmare. Now, before I move my armies, let's go use my money. Okay. Which location do I need to build up? Donghai? You have nearly 2 million people. My god. Let's build up from a large city over into a small regional city. It's not cheap, but I'll do it now. Yingchuan? You don't really need more people, but I do need you to make me more money. We'll pick up then instead. Let's see here. Or I could have you make me more food. That's an option. But no, I want money. Workforce Distribution Office. Take that. Okay. Can I build one more building? I can. Alright, so down here I make a lot from my peasantry. Let's go build one school. If I want to unlock more technology, I need that school. Now we can move my armies. Cao Cao, it's time for you to take a city. Look at that. They only have 93 men left. If you kill a few hundred, I'll be... Yep, he did. There's 93 fought well then. Good for them. We'll occupy.
This place is ours now.
Thankfully, I do have money, or I would have been able to repair what's here. Can I repair all of it? I can. Okay, we still have nearly 1 million people in our commandery. Zhang Yan, you're all alone in the middle. Who's over here? Cao Ren. To the east, we have one army led by Yuan Shao's faction. They may eventually overwhelm me if I'm not careful. Okay, Bandit Queen, let's go.
On the march.
Where should I bring you? I could bring you over to Yi. Instead, I would like for you to stay here. As you stay here, you'll help me eliminate every single enemy army that we can. Then we'll push on. But I now have the location that I want. From here, I can begin to invade other locations in the lands of Yuan Shao. It won't take too long, right? No, it probably will. Alright, let's go look at our diplomacy. Who would like a peace treaty? Dong Min would. Okay. No one would like to be my vassal directly. Only Zirong would potentially like to. Alright, that'll work for now. And if I go over to my court, I know that many people want me to marry off the Bandit Queen. But from what I understand, she's unwilling to marry anyone but Cao Cao. I'm not sure why that is, but if I leave my wife, I could have her marry Cao Cao. I would rather have her marry my heir. When he comes of age, we'll try that. I feel bad for my son. He's like just coming of age, and I'm like, hey, marry a crazy bandit queen who kills people. She's twice your age, by the way. Okay, we can end our turn now. Sarban, I mean, I could have you go out there and fight, but we'll bring you back over here to the farmland. Well, hold on. What about you, Xingmi? Rank 1, rank 4, and rank 3. But if I fight you, that other army will come by as well. But if I don't fight you, maybe they'll come at the same time. That could be an issue. Very true, very true. I don't have any new weapons for you. Nor you. Yeah, yours is pretty darn good. You know what? Let's go fight one battle. The balance of power is not in my favor, surprisingly. Oh well, let's go. We have a very large battle to fight. And right now, I need to go over what my formations are like. My commanders are trying to distract them. On my right flank, I have my spearmen and axe bands. On my left flank, over here, I have my swordsmen, my G militia, and my archers. I'm using a rather unconventional type of attacking method. But I want to catch them in a pincer. I want to be able to use my archers to destroy these warriors of Yi. Warriors of Yi are very good. And if you look at it, they have a lot of them. My only shot right now is to destroy every single one of them.
Battle wear you out?
My god, you have a lot of halberds. I'm very glad I did not have a completely mounted force, or I would be in immense trouble. But through my archers and flanking, I have got a shot.
Is that your best?
Let's go look over here.
Try harder.
The goal is to weaken them with my commanders. They won't be fighting alone the entire time, but we can get some kills before we engage. It's going to be a very, very large fight, but they're doing their best right now. I would put them on foot, but that would be a bad idea. They need to be able to move quickly.
Go! Go!
My god.
Strike them down!
They're killing everyone. Go, Dianwei, go. And here we go. My right flank is currently getting ready to engage. Though they are outnumbered, we have a plan. We have a very good plan. My god. Aren't they brave? I mean, I would trust my commander too if we won battle after battle like we have. But keep in mind, I've only won so many battles because I've prepared. I've been ready for so many fights, and right now, Cao Ren is challenging their commander, Zhang De. My own leaders are going after more of their horsemen. If I can limit their horsemen, that's even better for me. My axe bands are over here getting challenged by more horsemen. I was hoping to kill more of them, but that did not work out. Now, while all of that is going on, let's go check out what's happening over here. Here comes my swordsman and spearmen. Another charge.
The enemy warriors are running.
While all of that is going on, notice all of the arrows coming in. It's time to kill a lot of these warriors of Yi and their archers too. It's a well-lit battlefield. Cao Ren is having a very tough time challenging them. Here comes more swordsmen and G militia, 3 groups total. There are only 3 groups, but together they can flank the enemies and hopefully deal immense damage to their leadership, to their morale, and their will to fight. Here we go now. The archers are moving away. It's a great distraction. We're still moving behind them. The goal is to hit as many of them as we can. Let's go over to the right part of my formation. Oh, before we do that, Cao Ren is still dueling. Let's go check out his fight. It's nearly over now. I don't know why, but I really enjoy watching him use 2 Gs to fight with. I know that they belong to Dian Wei, but good work, man. He did it. He's like, yep, it's over for me. Alright, let's leave. Another dead commander. On the right flank, Xiahou Yuan is going after more enemies who are fleeing. I like to try to get rid of their mounted units when I can. Dian Wei is going after their last remaining commander right now. And over here you can see that we're chasing after many foes who are fleeing. Over in the core part of the formation, we have many warriors of Yi who are still alive. They're very deadly. My spear warriors are taking a lot of damage. They've killed over 100. Over here I have another group of spear guards. They've killed 59. Here comes a flanking group of saber militia. My archers who have arrows left are still using their volleys now to eradicate these warriors of Yi. And look at that. They're dropping now. Holy crap. I don't need horsemen in my army. Not my current one. It's all about the infantry. And over here, we have Cao Ren fighting in the midst of our enemies. Their last remaining leader is now gone. Here comes Xiahou Yuan, who's also fighting and breaking them up.
Oh, get back up, you coward!
Ouch, that's mean. On the right flank, we're still entangling many of them, and many of them are now fleeing. Those archers are leaving the battlefield. Now, having 1 or 2 groups of horsemen would be great, but I don't have time to change up my formation. I've got to keep on fighting. It's also working pretty well, I think. I think we're doing fine.
Yes, yes.
The battle's now won.
The enemy unit flees.
I spend the remaining amount of my time chasing them down, hunting them down. That way, when we're done here, we won't have to worry about more of them in a future fight. But the battle's now over. Oh man, that was a good fight. And I got to use some new tactics. Like I told you before, in 3 Kingdoms, you get to use so many different ways of fighting your battles out. It's incredibly cool. It's really up to your own imagination. I would love to even learn more from other people on what to use tactically. But anyway, let's go. That was a really tough battle. They had many elite units, and many of my own died. 1,200 dead. We won, but it did cost a lot. We do have to keep in mind that we do have another army to fight. They'll probably be over here in 1 more turn. I could finish you off now. Sure. Maybe I should. Yeah, we'll do it anyway. If I lose my farmland, I'll retake it later. There we are. 1 entire army wiped out. We'll take more replenishment. Actually, I believe I came out ahead. Not bad. We have now recruited a new character, a rare talent. Though war brings chaos and disharmony to China, there is glory to be gained in battle all the same. As warriors clash on the battlefield, the victorious cover themselves in glory. One particular warrior excels, a unique talent that you would do well to keep close. I wonder who you are. I don't know who they gave to me. Well, way to find out. Oh, okay. Well, welcome, I guess. I thought he would be like rank 5 or rank 4, impressing me, but no. I wonder, will you marry anyone here? No. Which really leads me to believe that she'll only marry someone who's of sufficient standing, like Cao Cao. But we'll wait for our heir. I'd feel bad if Cao Cao left his wife, but anyway. We've gained a ranger's outfit and a new mount. Not bad. I own 1 entire commandery. Let's go look at our diplomacy real quick. Yuan Shao does not want a peace treaty yet, though he's really weak now. He probably doesn't have very many men left. If we press on, we could probably take a lot from him. Okay, Bandit Queen. Maybe I'll change my mind and have you go after the farmland of Yi. If you take more food from him, how much food will he have left? He's at minus 15 right now. Oh dear God, he has no food. No food at all. Meaning that I may have starved him completely. Holy crap. Alright. Well, Tian Yu, when you're back out there, I'll use you again. He's in trouble. 5 counties total. I took over 1 county. You can see where I invaded. All of my prep work really worked out. I have more food. I have more men. He's in trouble. Let's end our turn again. His vassals again add on to his collective power, though.
War should be our goal.
You want a peace treaty? No, no peace
Your
treaty.
choice.
You don't get one. She's moving back. Good choice, old lady. Good choice. Alright, it's back to my turn. Let's have a look at what I can do. My income is going up despite me having 3 armies total. That's a lot. New traits gained. Shahodun is now energetic, giving him more campaign movement range for his own army. And instinct +6, +2 to expertise. 2 more buildings completed. Alright, Bandit Queen, let's go.
Resist servitude. Keep
You'll be
moving.
there in 1 more turn. So that's how it could go now. Very true. We're going to wait here to replenish. I don't know who's out there. Okay, you'll be ready in like 1 or 2 more turns. I'm happy to wait here for 1 or 2 more turns. Sure.
Not possible.
Kongrong, don't die on me. Gongsun Zan is still moving down here, but his supplies have got to be low. Zhao Yun, if I could get you to join me, that would be ideal, but I doubt you would. I really doubt you would. Let's go back over to my spy. Alright, what shall we have you do? Build undercover network. A unique action here that will give me, let's see, a much higher undercover network. Alright, I'll do that in a bit. Surrender territory. Oh yeah. I could gain Ping Yuan. I mean, that would be amazing if I took that over right away. Yeah, I would love that. I'm not too far. Let's do it. Surrender territory. Into the trap. Your spy, as governor, makes final preparations to have your agents move in and seize control of the commandery. A rival politician has been wise to the plan for some time, however, and has set up an ambush. With ample militants in place, your undercover network might help orchestrate a counter ambush, as well as the systematic capture and dispatch of all opposing elements. Time for me to commit. We'll try it out. Did it not work out? Hold on, hold on. We did it. An enemy administrator had rebelled against their former master and turned their commandery over to us. Their former faction will surely think badly of such an act. Now, I have more land. Spy activity. Tian Yu, surrender territory. Our spy has secured the surrender of his commandery. By spreading rumors of potential rebellion and unrest, its former owners are convinced that it is only a matter of time before they lose it anyway. Oh my god. We have grown in power. Look at that. No matter what they do, they're much weaker now. Well, Ping Yuan, I will not tax you. If I did, oh, you do make a decent amount from industry, peasantry, and commerce. You have a salt mine, you should really build around that. We took their salt mine, and they're quite salty. No kidding. Okay, so over here I would like a military building. I think that would be pretty good. Of course, exchange, I don't have one of those. It'll unlock a reform. Okay, that's for commerce and trade influence, but I need to work on industry. Instead, I'm going to destroy our land surveying office. There we are. Okay, let's keep on looking around. Sure, you can move out. Maybe I'll have you go over to the east later. We need to go kill Zhongyan.
Discard
Can you reach her?
mercy
You
to
cannot.
achieve ambition.
Well, then come over here to the farmland of Yi.
Without mercy.
Okay, we would lose way too many. Yeah, we'll need to wait a
Push
turn.
forward.
I might even pull her back. I haven't decided yet.
Impossible.
It really depends on who comes by.
Chaff must be promptly
Okay, Cao Cao.
Let us draw up
You could
plans.
reach her. Sure, we don't have a full army, but we don't really need one. That would allow me to safely go after the farmland of Yi. Let me go sort by public order. I need to find out who's really unhappy. There we go. Ping Ching, you're very unhappy right now. Why? Hostile forces. Ah, okay. Gongsun Zan is here. My population is maxed out too. Let's go build my small city into a large one, or a standard city. Done. Man, that was really cool. I cannot believe we did that. Look at how much land I own now. Yuan Shao's probably like, oh crap, what have I done? What have you done? You've made a bad choice. Okay, Cao Cao, let's go. After I win my war against Yuan Shao, I'll spend my time trying to put together a much more elite army. And now it's time for a night battle. Evenly matched, a valiant defeats. She's rank 4 and a faction heir. Okay. You're rank 3 and you're rank 1. Let's go into battle. Here's a slightly different battle. I have my crew here all alone. Maybe they'll get wiped out. Or maybe I have a plan. I think you're gonna like this battle a lot. My enemies are moving in, and they're currently being hit by that trebuchet. Their archers are already attacking. Here's my main formation right over here. I have archers and crossbows behind. My commanders are currently trying to entangle their horsemen. They have many to worry about. Here comes my saber militia on my left flank. My G militia are in the woods. And I'm using a circle formation right away to nullify their charges. Here they come. Now, what do I have here? I have a good way to not only defend my soldiers, but to allow my ranged units to hit them. Currently, they can't get in. That's my sacred tree right here that we're protecting. And that generally is my goal, is to make sure they can't get by me. Wait, why are you here alone? What are you doing? He's like, yeah, I'll break you. I don't believe you will, pal. I don't believe you will. Okay, we're gonna zoom out again. As you can see, my archers are currently hitting this large group of enemy infantry. They weren't able to go after my trebuchet. On my left flank, we're eradicating their mounted units. They only have 12 kills so far. And here comes my heavy tiger and leopard cavalry. They're charging in. Over here, my mounted saber militia have already taken out many of their archers. They're being driven into the ground. They were unable to hit my trebuchet crew, but that trebuchet crew was only a distraction. That wasn't the main part of my plan. The main part of my plan is right over here. They were unable to break through my circle formations. We did lose a lot of spearmen, but that's okay. It's a much smaller circle than before. Here's where they have a lot. Over here on my left flank, they have a unique unit, Black Mountain Marauders. Let's go look at them in case you have not seen them. I actually don't know what they look like myself. Ah, there they are. They dual wield. No wonder they deal so much damage. That's a violent group. Okay. More enemies are fleeing. I'll use my horsemen to clean them up. While they're being cleaned up, my commanders are going after their commanders. Eventually, they'll break. Over here, these Black Mountain Marauders have got to go. I'm continuing to use flaming shots to break into their ranks. They have no shields at all. They're relatively unarmored. Standard shots probably would have been better, but I was trying to break them. Over here, in the woods, that's where I believe my G militia are in a bit of trouble. Many have already died. So I do have one weak point, but it won't change up my plans at all. There's no need for that. On my left flank, we have begun to break these enemies. They're now fleeing and running. Cao Cao is going hunting. What a great sight of our leader just killing people. He's like, come over here so I can hit you with my blade. And as they flee, they're being hit by flaming arrows. What a nightmare for anyone. The battle is about to be over now. I really enjoy covering these battles after the fact because there is so much going on in any battle. It is really wild how much I've got to command. I mean, if you look at every moving part, there is so much that's happening. I wouldn't be able to really enjoy these in a more cinematic view. I would have to just command the entire time. But now I can enjoy these fights. Yeah, my poor G militia. If I had known that, it's a bit hard to see them whenever you're zoomed out in the trees. It's a little bit hard to see their icons because I was so busy like trying to focus on other things in my battle. There's a few enemies coming back too. I'm also using my trebuchet to hit them, which is pretty wicked of me to do as it could hit my own units, but they seem to be rather accurate. Now they're all fleeing. Now they're done for. My enemies are like, yeah, you know what? Let's call it a day. Let's call it a day. And so another battle's been won by Cao Cao. His ambition will not be checked by Yuan Shao. Those two cannot exist in the same world together. Only one may remain. But the battle is now over. We've done it, everyone.
It could end no other
Tactically,
way.
that was a really interesting battle. Oh, hello, I captured you. You don't have any friends or rivals at all, which means you're not moving things around. Time for you to die.
They will serve.
And we'll take more replenishment again.
You
My men held very well, but those Black Mountain Marauders, or whatever they were called, were quite difficult. They were very strong.
for China.
I can't reach her. That's okay. Let's come back over here. If I can move back here. I can. Good. Now I can replenish. Good, good, good. Alright. Let's go look at my armies again.
I am at one again.
Yeah, what if you came over here to beat her down?
Do not yield.
She's gone. We wiped her out. Ouch. That's gotta really suck. First you fight one
We won
cell,
with
then you fight
integrity.
the other one.
Now let us celebrate with
That's
a
out,
banner.
then Sauren. You have one rival. Wait, he's your leader. Alright. Well, I would like your military Jian. Goodbye.
They serve no purpose.
And I'll
for
take
us.
your replenishment because I don't need your money. I don't need your filthy money.
We are as one.
I've got my own money. We just made it back behind the line, meaning that our people can now replenish. I've gained a military Jian. So my enemies are much weaker than they were before. My god. Okay, if I go attack over here, how bad will it be? Let's go look at the map real quick. Then again, they are starving. There's no towers to worry about. That's really good. I'll give it like a turn. Maybe we can bait out another enemy.
Show rage.
I've been fighting battle after battle. It's been a very busy invasion, as it well should be. Yang Zhao, what do you need now? Peasantry income, correct. Well, well, well. You're making me 5 food currently. You're by Yuan Shu. I think that's really why I built some manner of military building down there. Your public order is going down a little bit. You could build an inn. It would unlock another reform. I do have a horse exchange already. That's good to know. Alright, let's go work on more food then. I always like to work on my food. Alright, let's end our turn. Gongsun Zan went really far to come fight me. I knew that eventually he would attack, I just did not know where. He's got 2 armies total. That's really interesting. Let me go look at the map real quick. A field battle, not a town battle. Shoot. We're going to auto-resolve it and let him take the bumps. I'll send one army back to go handle things back at home. I thought really he would go after Kong Rong. I was hoping to finish up my invasion for Yuan Shao, but that is okay. He lost a few,
Tolerance
and he took it
is
over.
the best we can offer.
Yuan Shao wants a peace treaty. I can't have that. He
You
took land from me.
insult us.
I mean, you didn't, but Gongsun Zan did. Which means I'm going back home for a little bit. I can't let you keep that farmland. Our lands have been very safe. It's been very rare to really have anyone in our interior. That's okay. I'll be back. Liu Biao and Yuan Shu no longer fighting. That's good to know. Or, let's see here. Liu Yao has signed a peace treaty with Zirong. I've gained a diviner. He's pretty good. +3 to morale. +6 to cunning and authority. We have more characters in my court right now. Sima Lang. He's in my court. Hey, I know that family. Not the one I'm looking for, but hopefully one day he'll come join us. Alright, he's going to come back home. That's a good question. Sao Ren, I could send you back home. Cao Cao, maybe I'll let you go do it. Everyone else here needs training. You know what? Let's go. We'll be there in 3 turns. I wonder, what else could he take from me? 2 cities and a temple. Nope. 3 cities, actually. Holy crap. Not a large garrison, but walls. Walls will do it, man. That's okay. I'll be back. I'll be back. It's out, Ren. You could go after that city. Oh, they do have a large army. Okay. Here's a poacher. We could even get a peace treaty now and begin our invasion again later after we retake our land, but I haven't really decided on what we're going to do with that yet. If we go attack, I have no siege items at all. How big is the garrison? That would give them quite a few soldiers. They do have a lot of horsemen. That might actually be a weakness for them. I've got a lot of spears and archers.
Victory belongs to us.
Okay. I do outnumber them. Let's break down their walls. 4 turns, man. 4 turns. Continue siege.
Break their spirit.
After that, the Bandit Queen. Oh yeah, if I take these 2 locations, what will you do then? I need a new spy. I mean, you're new. You're not very talented, but we could send you out as well. Let's go send you to the court of Gongsun Zan. Go find out about him for me. If you're going to be in my court for now, I'll put you to work. Let's go to my court. Rank 3. A mediator, only 32. Ming Fing is over here. Wen Wei. He's got Wei in a name. Alright. My heir is currently 16. He's nearly of age. See, she's unable to marry anyone, which means it's got to be Cao Cao. There's not a lot of ladies in the court. I might need to invite a few just for people to get married. Alright, who wants a peace treaty? Yuan Shao wants a peace treaty. Zirong wants to become my vassal. Sai Mao and Wang Zhu. I do not want to help you. And I'm nearly to a point where I can cause another proxy war. Not bad at all. Who's over here? Is that another Yuan Shao army? It is, yeah. A pretty big one, but they're weakened. They're very much weakened. And who's over here too?
Not possible.
Guangzhou, okay. How's your garrison? But it's not very large. It's not. They're still replenishing as well.
Without mercy.
Well then, I suppose we should go fight a battle. Low casualties, good to know. Let's take it. She won't burn it down because we're going to keep this location. It now belongs to me.
It would be a shame not to take it.
Time to repair it. Now I have more money. Yushu and Jiang are now friends. Yushu and Yuan Anyang are friends. People are getting along in my faction. Alright, I've got all that food. Got so much food here. King Yuan, what do you need? You make a lot of money for... Or, hold on, let's see. From industry. That's it, that's it. You're not fully happy. Understood. I don't expect you to be. So we're talking about a lot of industry and a little bit of commerce. Let's go build some military forages here. Yeah. I think we'll do that. I mean, it's an idea. I'm not really going to recruit anyone here. It would give me more income from my industry. Okay, that would be more public order, a bigger garrison too. Then again, it is a neighboring location. Let's go take that instead. It's a neighboring location. I'll upgrade my salt mine later to get a bigger garrison. I won't be able to defend every location we've taken, but I will try. Alright, and over here, what can we upgrade to? That would be more food production. I can sell food, but I want more food. We'll go take more food. Okay, Cao Cao will take a few turns to get back home, but he will eventually get back home. We're waiting over here, waiting over there, and here.
Where are my treasures?
Your treasures? You've got plenty. Let's end our turn. The invasion continues. I knew that it would be challenging. They're coming to sally out. Let's go fight them. Another major battle. My army's moving into position now. Our leaders are advancing. We've got to win it. We can't really afford to lose any one battle. They have a lot of horsemen, which does concern me. We generally do not fight a heavy mounted force, but today they have, well, a lot of medium horsemen. A few lights as well. Heavy halberds. Check out these guys. What a weapon to use. It looks like it would be unwieldy, but check out their armor. Yeah, whenever you get to heavy armor, they are quite well protected. Let's go look at their formation again. They're charging right in. I was using a standard pre-built formation, but in hindsight, I would certainly spread out all of my spears. John Way's not moving in. He's got a nice ability to nullify enemy charges. I used that early on. 2 guys gone. That was a great strike. I love that so much. And I'm using all of my range attacks right now to take out some horsemen. They're charging in. They're going to hit my lions in just a moment. Here they come. More of them are dropping. We're bracing up for a charge. Shields are up. Swords are up. But so many are knocked down. The battle isn't done yet. At the very least, we took out a lot of their horsemen from the first army, but I believe they have more on the way. Here they are now, still attacking. Not to mention we have an enemy line to worry about. Usually, I'm a lot more aggressive. There we are. Their shields kept a lot of them alive, but they're charging in now, being hit by volleys. They're hitting me, they're bracing up, and here comes the battle now. Banners being held high. Let's go zoom out and find out what's been happening. Ren is currently dueling. He's not winning his duel right now. He's been making me nervous, man. I need to be mindful of him in duels. Here comes another charge right into my formation. As we go down the line, you can see that my left flank hasn't really been hit that hard. My archers are trying to not stumble over each other, but that can be difficult. Sometimes it just happens. Here comes some horsemen from behind. That isn't good. That is never good. Even a small group like that can deal a lot of damage. Here they come.
Do not relent.
Thankfully, that was not a very wide charge.
Shut up and die.
I like their trash talking. It's gotten pretty primitive. That's when you know you've got a hard battle. Here comes a reinforcing force. They have 3 groups of archers, 2 groups of spearmen in the middle, and a G infantry captain in the rear. Those guys are pretty tough too. Alright, about that duel. Back here we have a few archer militia groups. We still have more mounted units. We can go watch a duel of Ren. I've been making him work overtime. I remember one person was like, why don't you use him? And I was like, hey, why not? Now I use him a lot. Largely, it's because no one else will fight Xiahou Yuan or Dian Wei, so Ren ends up getting caught up in these battles. Come on, get up. Win this battle for everyone here. And it's over. He did it. He took some serious damage, but he did win. Let's go check out what's been happening. I have more of my infantry now moving to the right flank. My archers who have arrows left are beginning to attack. If you look at it though, those horsemen were able to break my right flank. They actually did so well, they were able to break that part of my flank. That usually doesn't happen.
How many have you killed? Not enough, I think.
You're right.
Oh, how witty. How very witty.
I would love to have more lines in the future. If I could just have like one little pack of like 1,000 lines that would change up. How cool would that be?
Go, go, go.
Hey man, they want to get some people in the studio and they're like, hey, we'll charge you like $5. Here's like 1,000 or 2,000 lines.
Show no mercy.
Because like if you have that many, holy crap, that would last you forever. By the time you hear the same one again, that'll take a very long time. Here comes more of them. They're now coming after my archers. We had an entire group just demolished. I cannot believe that. That, again, just normally does not happen to me. That's when you know I've been all battled out. Ren is now charging. I've got to be mindful with him. He'll probably break soon. He's only at 15 kills, but that's because he was dueling and took a lot of damage. Here comes more of my infantry. They're getting ready to go fight. Dian Wei's going after their commander.
To battle. Fight.
He's going to break soon.
Strike.
Look the enemy run! Craven!
Now we have another phase to this battle. While we're still enduring the initial phase. See, I've got too many units overlapping. And I need some formations for my spearmen. I lack formations, and that's never good. Formations really change things up. I mean, as you've seen in my Sansao battles, they allow me to do so many interesting maneuvers. Now though, we're just all waiting. And if I had charged instead, but I was too worried about their horsemen, I was trying to play defensively. A checkered formation would have been interesting, I think, for all of the horsemen. But over here comes my soldiers now. Cao Ren is looking pretty grim right now, holding back their infantry. One day I'll be able to finally have some damn medium infantry to take out my entire infantry line. I'm still at over 2,800 men. Dian Wei is still charging through enemy archers. Xiahou Yuan's going to be on his way momentarily. I keep trying to counter any of their horsemen who are left. Much like that. A scary man with a giant battle axe. 3 gone.
Our warriors run.
They're wavering.
Craven dogs.
More warriors are running. Cao Ren, you're running? Oh no. But here comes more infantry now. They're going to flank our enemies as part of that reinforcing army. We're still fighting a few back in the main formation. Let's have a look over here now. You can see that they still have a few groups of spear guards. Their archers are still moving. Xiahou Yuan's going after them. I have one group of archers over here. They have 44, 45 kills now. Cao Ren will probably go hit them. Dian Wei's going to help me take out this group of G infantry. I did have him dismount, at least for a brief moment. We'll keep on fighting back here. I wonder what the blood will look like. There's always a usual style that they kind of utilize. So I wonder what it's going to be like. Like if it's going to be a little bit theatrical or a little bit more grim. I have no idea. Which means we're going to see like what? Stabbings, beheadings, a bunch of grim stuff. The battle's finally over. We've won. So now the goal is to chase off all of them. We've done it, everyone. We've done it. What a sight to behold. People running, people dying.
Show no mercy.
That's a great battlefield to end it on. Let's go. Their horsemen were really difficult to pin down, but we did win the battle. 2 commanders dead. Yeah, give me a bit of that replenishment. We need it. What now? Yeah, sure. I'll give you that eavesdropper. I'm not going to use him. And I would like for him to like me more as well. I don't want to fight Sun Jian. Not because I can't take him, but because I don't want to go down there yet. It's really about location. You want me to fight Liu Yao? He should be very far away. I suppose we could do it. Hold on. There's a deal that I do not want to break.
Prepare your forces. War has come.
Oh, really, Zhang Yang? Good luck. Call for aid. I don't really need aid, do I? But I'll call it anyway. We'll see. Let's have a look over here. Liu Yao is now fighting Yuan Shu. Zhang Yang would like to fight me as well. There goes my spy. And Cao Cao has written that same poem again. Oh, come on. 2 characters have come into my court. Many buildings are completed. Xiahou Yuan is currently rank 5. Oh, Cao Ren is now rank 5 as well. That battle was worthwhile then. Let's go pick up Fury. Plus 10 to morale when in enemy territory. That's amazing. Plus 25 to our charge bonus and plus 8 to instinct. That's a talented guy. Cao Ren, 35 years old and very powerful. What are we going to give you, my friend? Precision, bravery. What's over here? Diligence. Plus 5 to melee evasion for his soldiers. Plus 25 bonus experience. Well, you're not a prime minister or whatever. Bravery. Let's see. Charge negate. Negates the charge bonus of the attacker. Let's do it. And he'll be immune to fear and terror. I'm going to change up his army build later. He's nearly at 100 expertise. I don't really have much for you to help you out with that, do I? If I did, I would give you something, but not really. You don't need that builder, though. Let's give you someone else. Yeah, we'll give you that diviner. There we go. Now you have more cunning. Okay, if I give you new armor, you'll be able to get more expertise. Here's a ranger's outfit. Enjoy. Let's see. 28 base armor. Master's leather. You know what? I'll give you that instead. Now your armor is much, much higher. He's going to be a very tanky guy. And there we go. 101 for expertise. His melee evasion is much higher now. 37 food. Not bad. Let me go look at my armies real quick.
To arms!
Okay, so it's out. We're still moving down. We can begin to replenish eventually. Or we can just charge in and go fight them directly. I think I want to do that instead. I could bring up a temporary army, but I'm choosing not to right now. We can deal with it, right? Okay, who can we go after now? You're very weak. What about you? It's Guangzhou. He's okay. And Cao Ren. Let's go take that large city. I need one more turn to take it, right? Never mind then. Demand surrender. We'll try that out. They won't do it. Maybe they need like a few hundred men. Maybe. That's probably the case though. Alright. My commanderies. We need to do a few things around here. But before I do that, do I need to promote anyone? Or invite anyone? I don't need to invite anyone. You're rank 3. You're not too bad. You're a champion, but I don't need you either. Sion Yu's back. Maybe I should promote you for what you did. You know what? I will. Enjoy. Lack of purpose, huh? I could do it again. I'll leave it alone for now. I believe I took away a few of his items when I sent him off. I didn't know that I would be keeping him around. Oh, you do have a clay pig. Okay, well, you can keep that. +4 to authority. Take that too. No, he's a very good character. I would love to use him in combat. Right. Before I forget, because I will forget, I always do. I always do. I'm going to give to Xiahou Dun the Sky Piercer. 1.1k for melee damage base. Now he'll have 1.6k. But more importantly, a higher attack rate and melee damage. Though he does lose a lot of expertise. He gains more instinct. He's at over 100 instinct now. And I'll give you the red hair. That's for my champion. Alright, he gains more expertise and instinct. +50 to his charge bonus. Good luck, everybody else. Man, I'm glad we were able to get that item. Okay, back to my commanderies. Oh, where's my credibility at? We'll be there soon. Okay, Dong. You don't really need too much. I guess we could sort of buy locations that do not make a lot, like Ping Yuan. I'm not taxing you yet, and I should be. We can build up that guard post. Cool, they're not too unhappy. I'm not making a lot more money. Ying Chuan, you do not make a lot for me either. You're right over here. Corruption is causing me a few issues. I do have that patrol barracks. It borders a location that I would like to defend, so we're going to keep those for now. I didn't think Gongsun Zan would try to go inside of my lands to attack. It's a really weird choice for him to do that. Okay, everyone, we can call it here right now. Let me know what you think about the campaign so far. Let me know where you think we should go and what we should do. And do not forget to leave a like and comment right down below. But you can see right now that we've gained a lot of new land. We'll continue to fight him. We'll retake our lands. Cao Cao will probably get a few new units. And we're not done yet. Our war is not yet over. Let's go.